Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to have you here, and I bring for you your October 2024 predictions. Now, as always, you can either choose as per your zodiac signs, or you can choose as per, whatever card calls you. So that's all right. If you're choosing by your zodiac sign, preferably watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you don't have the time to watch all three, then specifically you start with your rising sign and maybe your sun sign as well. But rising is top priority, then sun. The moon is for your emotions, emotional well-being. And if you're looking for romance alone, then you can choose as per your Venus sign. All right. Now, let me introduce you to the piles. We have three, as you can see. Pile number one is the Dancer. And you have the zodiacs of Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn. And I will be putting that on the screen. And then you have pile 2, which says the Survivor. And the signs with this group are Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Sagittarius. And you have pile 3, which says the Teacher. And the signs associated with this are Taurus, Cancer, and Libra. All right. So take your time, choose as per either your zodiac sign or whatever speaks to you. All right. And now I will see you at your pile. Beautiful seekers who've chosen pile number 1 and the zodiac signs of Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn, welcome to your October 2024 predictions. It seems to be a very good spread, so I hope you're all doing well, and let's get started. Your card is Dancer. We'll look at it in due course. Let me give you a quick idea of how we are going to go about it for those of you who are new. This is going to be your overarching energy for your month, all right, the general outlook. This is your love, romance, and relationship, these two cards. This is for your career and finances. This is for your spirituality, and this is for your health and well-being. And this is the advice for the whole, month of October. So is this one. And then you have, at the end of the reading, if there's a time-specific question on your mind, I've taken out a month. So any time from the time you're watching this to this month is when that thing that you're asking for will happen or will come to you, or whatever your question is. And if there's any other question for which you want a confirmation from the angels, we have another card here, and the angels will give you an answer. All right. So we'll look at this at the end of the reading. So let's begin with what I love here is that, this can play in two ways, but it's beautiful either ways. For some of you, you've been working very hard, very hard. You've been pouring your heart, your mind, your soul into whatever it is that you're doing, all right? And because of that, your hard work is paying off. And if you're seeing that it's not come yet, as you enter the month of October, you will find that it will come to you when you have had sufficient rest. With the Bear card here, which reminds me of hibernation, as well as the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel for a lot of you, you've been so, busy with your work and pouring everything into this. You've actually not given yourself that time to take it easy, because you've really, really been working very hard. And I'm not surprised. We have Capricorn in this group as well, so that's an added confirmation. Already, you've been working very hard, and with this new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is definitely going to pay off, but you need to rest. All right. And for some of you, the message is that you have been resting for a while. You've maybe in the past you've put in effort and you've not seen anything, and you've just taken a break. and then that break is extending for a very long time, and you're being told to now, pull up your socks and get back into action. So you and your hard work will definitely pay off. All right, with these beautiful cards here, you get good luck. So this is a wonderful time for you. And then you get heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So it's not just your work, but it's also in other areas of life. It's going to be, your heart is going to be fulfilled. It's like getting the 9 of cups or the 10 of cups. And this is what the entire month of October, the basic theme, and you have happiness here. With this heart card here, I also am called to see this one, which says open up your heart. All right, so for some of you, if you've been closed off as far as love is concerned, it's time to heal your heart, to open up your heart. Rose quartz could be very effective. And with this, which I see fluorite here, which says find peace within, the rose quartz is good for that as well. For love, for peace, for calming your mind. It is very important. We've got 2 air signs here, and air signs, as we know, are overthinkers. All right, and you're being told to not sit in your head, open up your heart and give up overthinking. Find your peace of mind, find it from within. Anyway, now let's go back to where we were. So this is your overarching energy. All right, for some of you who've been at it, you need to take a break and rest. And for those of you who've been resting and it's been prolonged, it's time for you to get back into action. But whichever side you fall on, the end result is it's going to be a very lucky month, a very happy month, wonderful for love. So keep your hearts open, and a lot of happiness coming in. For your love, romance, and relationships, I'm not surprised. You have Justice, which is the card of Libra. And you get the Sacred Woman, which reminds me of the High Priestess. The number 27 or 9 could be significant. Also the number 15 or 6. 6 again adds to Venus, So what I get from this is, let's start with the singles first. For the singles, what I see is that if you have had someone in your mind, possibly a Libran or a Pisces, it doesn't have to be. If there is someone on your mind and you feel that, you have possibly shown interest to this person, but this person doesn't show their feelings to you, this person is possibly going to reveal their feelings to you. All right? What was till now, what was hidden from you is going to come out. All right, with this Justice, if you've been pouring into this connection, or you're trying to put in, send feelers to this particular person that you're interested in, they are going to reciprocate. For some of you, when you're going out on a vacation or some trip outside, and, that's the time you're possibly going to find this person, or you come across this new interesting person. This person, as I said, may have these zodiacs in their chart. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship or at different stages, you are going to take your relationship to the next level. So if you've, you may, depending on your stage, so if you've just been seeing each other, you may, become an exclusive couple, okay, with just us. And if you've already been in a relationship for quite some a while, maybe you will get engaged. And if you've been engaged for a while, maybe it's time for you to get married now. And if you're married, then children, more children, home, whatever it is for you, what your dreams are, they're coming true. There's going to be a lot of balance and harmony in your life. All right, you're also going to be very tapped into your intuition. So this is wonderful. I see this is really beautiful energy for your love, romance, and relationships. Coming to your finances and career, you have the 9 of Swords and community. And this, I feel, has got to do with this. You have been, for those of you who've been putting in a lot of effort and who finally just taken a step back because nothing has come in. All right. And for those of you who are still at it without taking a break, both those categories, you've been in your head a lot. So the 9 of Swords, which you can just see how it's depicted. You've been worried that no matter what you do, your finances don't seem good, your career isn't where you expected it to be, and you're being told to just let it go. You have put in a lot of effort and things are about to change. Don't give up, but don't overwork yourself and don't just move away from it and say, I'm shutting shop. No. Work diligently, work a little bit every day towards that. And if you have actually been overworking yourself, take a break, take that breather. All right. And you've been also told to start networking. For a lot of you, you've been cut off from everyone else, just working on your craft or whatever it is that you do. And you've just not been meeting with people. Sometimes meaningful connections can just give you a different perspective. Other times, networking can actually get you in touch with people who can help you out. And just get out of your head. Everything is wonderful. Your luck is on your side. Your hard work is paying off. Wonderful things are waiting to happen. But you need to get out of your head. There is no balance in your life. Right now, for some of you, it's work, work, work. And for some of you, it's apathy towards work. Both are not okay. So come into balance. And Libra season, October is, most of October is Libra season. And it's all about balance. All right. And as you progress in the month and you come out of this energy, you will find things changing beautifully for you. For your spirituality, you get the Six of Wands and Passion. And I love this combination. It's unusual, but I do love it very much for you. And let's read what it says here. It says, you're one of a kind. You're kind of a big deal, which is as good as that. You're kind of a big deal. So start acting like it. Where are my glasses? 1 sec, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. And this is your biggest lesson in your spirituality. The Six of Wands is depicted as someone who's victorious, but the way this is written, along with this Passion card, you're being told to be yourself. All right? Do not try to fit in. And just because things haven't worked as far as your career is concerned, or whatever you're pouring in your energy, I feel career mostly, don't let that take away from you. You are unique. What you offer is unique, and you are a big deal, and you don't see how others perceive you. You're being very hard on yourself, and you just need to be this wonderful, passionate person that you are. Follow your passions and be your most authentic self. With the Dancer here, and I feel like taking it out right now and reading it out for you. Again, the number 8 could be significant. And you get, you must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic life of quality and meaning. Our soul dance is unending. Absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly it. And look how beautifully it came up, when I put the cards. I haven't really read it. This is the format I always follow. But just look how beautifully this came in line with this. This is exactly what you're being told to focus on in this month. Take a break from your work if you've been working towards it, as I said. And for those of you who've, just put it away saying that nothing is happening, get back into action and get a balance. And the most important thing is first finding your worth, knowing that you are a big deal. You have to feel that first before you start seeing that happening, all right? And follow your passions, be your most authentic self. Come into balance, open your heart and find peace within. For your health and well-being, you get this card, Emerald, and it says, calm your mind, body and soul. Again, this is all about balance, and more balance. That's what you need to work on at this time, all right? So, not too much work, not absolutely no work, balance. Just open your heart, be ready to receive. Good luck is on your side. It's time, a lot of love coming in as well. Beautiful as far as your love and relationships are concerned. Just because one aspect of your life wherein you've been putting in work and not seeing it, it's going to happen, all right? It's just another month. By 15th of November, Saturn turns direct. So a lot of difficult energies will shift. And Saturn, as you know, when it is a taskmaster. But if you've done the work, which you have, you will actually find it's the most benevolent planet. When it leaves, it gives you so much. All right. When it leaves its mark. So in this case, when it's going to go direct, you will find whatever was stuck or the things that you've been working on, you will see rewards for it. And that's what's coming in for you. All right. So if you have a time specific question on your mind, my dear pile number 1, my Leos, Geminis, Aquarius, and Capricorns, you get June. That's a long wait. So anytime between now and June, whatever it is that you want is going to come to you. And if there was any specific question on your mind, the angels are ready to answer it. And you get improving health. This again, with all these cards here, and I feel the focus begins with your mental health and it carries on to your physical health. So if you've been in your head, you've not been sleeping, you've just been worried about it, and you just focused on one thing, and however you're reacting, either overworking yourself or totally ridding yourself of this, but staying in your head a lot, both these things are not working for you. You need to improve your health. And with this card comes, this is, the universe is going to facilitate it. You've got to take the steps though. All right. So be your authentic self. Know that wonderful things are waiting to happen. Open your heart, calm your mind, body, and soul, and most importantly, balance. Come into balance. All right. And everything is going to be sorted. It's a beautiful month. Everything is going great. The only thing that's going against you is a lack of balance because you're in your head a lot. So connect with your intuition. With the sacred woman here, you have it within you, and irrespective of gender. All right. So tap into that energy and have a wonderful, wonderful October 2024. And if some of you who are not chosen this pile as per your zodiac signs, but because you're called to, if you are either Librans or Scorpios born in October, I wish you a very happy birthday. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. And that goes for all of you as well. All right. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. Those of you who have chosen as per your intuition or from the zodiac signs of Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Sagittarius, welcome to your October 2024 predictions. I'm happy to have you here. I hope your last month was great. And this one seems pretty promising. Bits of discomfort, but mostly promising. And for those of you who have chosen as per your zodiac signs, and if you happen to be an October born Scorpio or Librans born in October, I wish you a very happy birthday, wishing you all the happiness and all that you could wish for in this month and forever. So let's begin. Yes, for those of you who are new, let me quickly run over this portion. All these cards here are for your, overarching energy, your general outlook for the month. These 2 cards here are your love, romance, and relationships. These cards here, and you've got an extra card, are for your career and finances. This is for your spiritual growth. This is for your health and well-being. And these 2 are your advice cards. At the end of the reading, we're going to, if you have a time-specific question on your mind, we're going to take out this month card. And from the time you're watching this, right up till this month, is when you're getting what you're expecting. And if it is... and at the end of the reading, there is these 2 cards I've taken out for you, and these are from your angel answers. And if you have any specific question on your mind, all right, something that you're looking for an answer from the universe, then the angels are getting ready to answer. And you're the only one, I think, who've got 2 cards, and for a very long time, All right, so let's get started. For your overarching energy you get, take time to breathe out with the disseminating moon. You also have the moon card here, dog with 18, 9 could be significant. You have career, then you have beware of great pride, and you have temporary problems. Now, first and foremost, I feel that for a lot of you, when it comes to your work, you feel this, you feel you're stuck. You feel that there are little niggles. They're not big problems, but there's enough to keep you stuck, all right? And you're being told to tap into your intuition. Just clouds here and the moon here, I feel there's a lot of confusion in your head. And I feel it's because you're really trying to get after a problem, trying to solve it. No, this has to be done. And you're being told to take time to breathe out. Don't bring your ego and pride into whatever this problem is. It's actually not such a big problem. It's temporary. It's a small thing. You're making a big deal out of it. And because you're over-focused on it, that's why you're not finding a solution for it. All right? Also, there's someone who's very loyal to you. And if you ask their help, you will actually be pleasantly surprised. You're not doing it, but with this card here, it's coming into your awareness, all right? That there is this person you can trust, and the first person you thought of possibly is that person. Follow your intuition. This person could give you advice, all right? Your focus is on career this month, and whatever problems that come your way are temporary, and the fastest solution is to first take time to breathe out, sit in silence, and thereafter tap into your intuition. For your love, romance, and relationship, you get worthiness and the fool. So, for those of you who are single, and if you've just come out of a relationship and you still need to heal, then you're being told to, if you want a new beginning in love, if you want a new love to come in, then you first need to work on your self-worth. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on this relationship with yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Is your inner dialogue critical of yourself and everything that you do? Are you being very difficult on yourself? This is something you need to work on, exactly the way you are. If you do absolutely nothing and you just the way you are at this moment and the next, you should feel worthy. Because worthiness is not dependent on what you do, what you have achieved, how much money you have, how beautiful you look or how handsome you look. Worthiness has got nothing to do with that. The very fact that you're here, you're alive, you are worthy. That's it. You're a part of this universe, and we are all made up of the same thing. We just come in different packages, but we are all worthy. We are all the creation, and within us is the creator as well. So you need to work on your worthiness, and when you do that, that new beginning is coming. For some of you, this person could be an Aquarian, or this person could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. That was my mom who called twice, and I feel that maybe for some of you, this is just a message with some. You need to connect with your mother, all right? So if you haven't spoken to her for a bit, I feel it's time for you to connect with your mother, all right? So that was for singles out here. Work on your worthiness and you'll get a new beginning. And this person could be either an Aries or an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, may have it in their charts, all right? For those of you who are in relationships, again, there's going to be fresh energy in your relationships, all right? And for this, again, you've got to make sure that your self-worth is in place, because only then will you make those boundaries, all right? Knowing that people can't cross those boundaries with you. And this is true for all relationships, including those of you who are in marriages, all right? Everyone in a relationship should be given equal amount of love and respect and the freedom to do what they have to do. All right, that's the only way a relationship lasts. Yes, sometimes someone needs more attention, other times someone else needs more attention. Sometimes, the whole family would have to cater to one person's need, and sometimes it's somebody else. But it should never be that only one person is taken care of and everyone else is working towards that one person forever. That doesn't work. That just doesn't work. That is unhealthy family dynamics. All right. So whether the family consists of just you and your partner, or it has got to do with children, family, parents, everyone, it does not matter. Everyone in the family, from the smallest to the eldest, everyone is worthy and everyone needs time and attention and affection and respect. It's a given. All right. So this is something you need to keep in mind. Coming to your career and finances. Now the focus, as I said, is on career. And for some of you, this temporary problem which I get with this clouds and this and looking at the page of wands is in reverse. It's coming in two ways. One, for some of you, if you are a creative, I feel you're having a creative block. You're not able to get fresh ideas. All right, you feel you're repeating the same thing. There's no fresh energy coming into your career, and you're being told to pour in your love into this. You may be a very practical person and you may be doing all the right things. This is what is to be done, and you may be leaving no stone unturned to do, everything that needs to be done, but your heart is not in it. All right. And if you get really triggered by hearing what I'm saying, then all the more reason that you need to pay attention here, because we usually get triggered when someone that tells us something, there is an element of truth in it. That's when we get triggered. All right. So it's not that you don't love what you do, but right now you've got stuck into problem solving, into doing the things the way it's supposed to be done, and your heart is not in it, which is why you're coming to this confusion. You're not able to tap into your intuition. With this very powerful card here, which says power lines or energy, if you're feeling low, low energy, low vibe, you need to start involving, not involving, but you need to start getting a beginner's mindset once again, and not just a beginner's mindset as far as curiosity is concerned, but also enthusiasm is concerned. All right. So pour in your heart, and you'll find that these problems which plague you right now, or this creative block that you feel, it's very temporary. All right. You pour in your heart into this and give yourself some time. And do not let your ego come in, all right? And you will find this shifting. This is very temporary. Coming to your spirituality, you get the King of Cups. And what does this King of Cups have to say? Always compose yourself before giving a response. Absolutely. All right? And I feel this is the lesson you're being taught. With this bird here, and the bird actually represents air. But you're being told to not get very emotional. So which are the zodiac signs we have out here? Aries, oh yes, you fly off the handle very soon. And then you have Pisces, very emotional. Scorpio, emotional as well as flying off the handle. Virgo, again very emotional. And which is the last one, you have Sagittarius. Comparatively cool, but when you lose it, you do. So now, why am I saying this is that is if you've chosen as per zodiac, or even otherwise, I feel that you're very emotional people. You give it your all right? And at this particular time, maybe for some time, you've just not taken time to breathe out. You've not taken any time for self-care, all right? And you've put in so much effort, and you know so much about the work that you do, that if someone tells you this is not how to do it, your ego is hurt. You feel really upset. You want to not do anything, or you just go into zombie mode and keep working. Now, first and foremost, what you're being told is, if you're feeling these problems, it's because movement has been stopped by the universe for you to come into balance, to take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Work on your self-worth. And do not bring emotions unless you've processed them. Don't get triggered by people unnecessarily. Think before you speak. Come into this place of calm before you give an answer. So do not react, but respond. And for that, if you have to take a few minutes to calm down before you do that, do so. When you come into balance and when you take time to breathe out and when you are absolutely in this energy that, all right, I'm not getting triggered and now I will speak, you will find all these problems are temporary and there will be a lot of movement. And this is the spiritual lesson for the month of October 2024 for you, all right, to just get your composure as soon as you can from within. Breathe out. Deep breathing can help you. And then move forward. It's not the end of the world at all. All right? And pour your heart into what you do. You will be attracting a lot of success. For your health and well-being, you attract success. And how do you attract success? With the number 7 here, what I feel very strongly is that, oh, this is beautiful. I just noticed you have 7 here, you have 8 here, and then you have 9 here. So that's progression. There's going to be a lot of expansion in your life. You need to practice patience, which you're not doing at this time, all right? Or maybe you have been practicing and now you're at the end of your tether, but you need to practice it for some more time, all right? And how do you attract success? By not chasing after it, which you're doing here. You're trying to just work and work and work in a very practical sort of way, but not bringing passion into it, not pouring your heart into it. You're doing the right things. No one's saying no. And you're working so hard, maybe much more than everyone else around you. But there's something lacking, and that's heart. All right? And there's too much of masculine energy, irrespective of how you identify. You're chasing after something. When it's time to balance yourself out, take a deep breath, tap into your intuition. You're not doing that. You're just going after something. And the way to attract success is to allow it to come to you. So you've done the work, now breathe out and let it come to you. Be your authentic self. Bring heart into the situation. All right? And practice patience. That is very, very important for you. And do not allow your ego to, spoil things for you. With the survivor here, you get things might not work out as planned, at least in the short term. Exactly. Temporary problems. All right? So things may not work out as planned, at least in the short term. Remember all you have endured and how resilient you have proven to be. Absolutely. In fact, absolutely. If you have to, quote Eliza Doolittle, this is it. This is it. You have survived so much. You're so resilient. You know exactly what you need to do. So stop being hard on yourself. Stop being hard on yourself and see your self-worth, all right? And that will be a game changer. The minute you do that, take time to breathe out. And in this case, I also feel be loyal to yourself and all that you do, and not out of ego, but from a place of love. You will find all that movement happening. If you feel stuck, that's going to change. All right? So now if you're wondering when is such and such thing going to happen, you get November. Wonderful. So anytime between now and November, which is just a month, you're going to get what it is that you want. And if there's any specific question for which you want some answer from the universe, some sort of confirmation, the angels are ready with 2 cards for you. One says opportunity. Yes, it's coming to attract a lot of success. And you get if you believe. Oh, this is so beautiful. So you can get opportunity, and in so many ways, in so many areas in your life, if you believe. This again works to your self-worth. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in the universe? If you do, it's coming. If you don't, you are creating a block. But whatever block it is, it's temporary. So come into balance. Take time to breathe out. Don't be harsh on yourself. It's coming. You're going to have a wonderful October. So you may move into October with these energies of temporary problems, feeling stuck creatively, but you need to work on your self-worth, and you'll find this is going to change. So bring yourself, regain your composure, pour in your heart, and pour in your heart not just into your work, but also into yourself, all right? Be kind to yourself. And you just watch this energy shift. It's going to be beautiful. And look there's no wait. You're going to get what you want by November. All right? That is all I have for you, my dear survivors, my dear Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and who's that? And Sagittarians, optimistic Sagittarians. Wish you a wonderful October 2024. And as I said in the beginning, if you're Librans watching this or October born Scorpios, wishing you a happy birthday once again. Love and light. Bye. Pile number 3, those of you who have chosen the teacher or the zodiac signs of Taurus, Libra, and Cancer, welcome to your October 2024 predictions. I hope you're all doing well. Hope the last month was kind on you. And we have quite a promising month for you in October as well. Now, before we proceed, if you have chosen as per zodiac signs and you're Librans watching this, or if you've chosen using your intuition and you are October born Scorpios or October born Librans, I wish you a very happy birthday. Have a wonderful 2024. The remainder of the year, your birthday month, and hope all your dreams come true. All right, so let's begin. For those of you new here and are seeing this reading for the first time, let me just go over it quickly. This portion is going to be your overarching energy of the month, your general outlook. These 2 cards here talk about your love, romance, and relationships. These 2 talk about your career and finance. These 2 talk about your spirituality. This talks about your health and well-being. And this is advice. These 2 cards are advice. At the end of the reading, we're going to take out 1 card for any time-specific question that you may have, and 1 card if there is a pressing question on your mind for which you want a confirmation from the universe, then the angels will give you that answer at the very end. Now that we've got that out of the way, let us begin. So for your overarching energy, you get your commitment is being tested. So for a lot of you, you're working on something, all right? And maybe for some of you, you're on the brink of walking away from it. With the 8 of Cups in reverse, you've been told to stay put where you are. Your commitment is being tested. So stop being hard on yourself with the Whips card here. Mind the way you're talking to yourself. Be very kind to yourself. And decide once and for all what it is that you want. All right? With this wheel here which says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, you're being told to have a plan, all right, and be decisive about it. If you're looking for answers, all the answers, they're never going to come to you. The whole beauty of life is that you will never have all the answers at any given point in your life, all right? You have to take that risk. You have to follow your intuition. You have to go the distance, and those answers will reveal themselves to you in time. But just because you're not seeing certain things, it's not time for you to walk away. Your commitment is being tested. There's going to be a lot of wealth and abundance in your life, all right? But right now, whatever the situation is, tread carefully. There's a very careful balance that you need to maintain. So it could be with the people around you. It could be over what you're doing. Come into balance yourself. This is the month of Libra anyway, most of the month, and it talks only about this balance. All right. We're also going to be having a solar eclipse, which is surprising that I didn't mention it in the past 2 piles. So maybe it's going to have a huge impact on you. And you are being told it's very important to stay in balance, all right? And that I have told the other groups as well, but not the mention of the solar eclipse. So this could be a direct connection here. So things are going to be working for you. So stay the course. Your commitment is being tested, and make a decision. If you actually want things to move, you need to decide every step of the way, and it just needs to be done. That's it. So just do it, all right? Coming to your love, romance, and relationships, for singles, I see a lot of dating happening. There will be suitors who are interested in you, or you are going to be interested in people, and there's a lot of hope. It's actually a very good month for you. All right, the dating scene looks pretty good for you if you're single. All right, and also if you've done the work on yourself, this is going to be even better. Now, this person, there could be an Aquarius who charms you in this month. Doesn't have to be. This is for some of you, all right? For those of you who are in relationships or in marriages, there's going to be fresh energy, all right? If you've been working on your respective careers, or if you've been working on, if you've been married for a bit and you've got kids, or if you've been in a relationship for a very long time and it started to feel mundane because you're firefighting so many things to be done, that is about to change. You're going to get fresh energy. You and your partner will be spending time with one another. You're going to rework the magic and things are going to look really, really nice. Very positive cards. Coming to your career and finances, you get the High Priestess and the Mirror reflection. So if you feel something is not working, because that's what I feel it is mainly got to do with your career here, you've put in effort and now you started talking down to yourself because you've not been seeing results. Now you don't know which way to go and you're being told that your commitment is being tested. So walk on that thin line carefully, all right? Follow your intuition. Reflect upon all the things that have happened. Why do you feel stuck? What can you do to change it? And during this entire process, speak to yourself kindly. Speak to yourself with respect. All right, you've been through a lot. You've come to this place because you are good. And even if you have achieved nothing, and even if the theme actually in all three readings, and it happens in every single reading because we just don't seem to get it, is that we are worthy. All right. So the way we speak to ourselves should be like we speak to the person we love the most. All right. And with this Whips card here, I feel this is a big block in your, in this, whatever it is that you're working on. The biggest block is the way you speak to yourself, because that keeps you stuck. It's that Eight of Swords energy. So you're being told to reflect upon what's happened and follow your intuition. Everything has not been revealed yet, so do not throw in the towel, all right? Your commitment is being tested. Just stay the course. For your spiritual growth, you get the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, but the fairies aren't going to come and do all the work for you. And you get protection, which is so beautiful in the sense that you are divinely protected, all right? However, by being divinely protected doesn't mean that the divine is coming to do your work for you, because the divine resides within you and you have to put in that effort. And you have to keep putting in consistent effort, making choices every step of the way, walking on that thin line of balance and not giving up. And this is the lesson you're learning in October 2024. And when you do that, you're going to have this shower of wealth coming your way, all right? With this Teacher card here, the number 15 or 6 could be significant. What does this have to say? You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and have succeeded. Yes. So while you're doing your reflection, for a lot of you, you have been through a lot and you have a lot of experience, and you can actually teach people, or people will be inspired by you. At the same time, if you feel stuck, look at people you look up to and be inspired by them. Read about their journey. Maybe you'll get some insight into what it is that you're looking for. So this is for some of you, all right? But you've got to put in the work, and you're not to walk away from whatever it is that you've been pouring your energy into, but change the way you speak to yourself and clear out the clutter. Overthinking, no place for it. And even your physical space, if you've been allowing things to just, stay the way, keeping old stuff, unused or spoiled things around, we tend to do that. We just keep bills inside which are of no use. We'll throw it some other time. Or, we've got pens which are not working and you've just kept them aside. Oh, yeah, I'll get things done, or I'll throw them, or I'll see what I can do, or just keep them. Or you've kept clothes to donate to someone, but you've just not got the time. Do it. Little steps, but do it. Clear the clutter. This is physical clutter. Also, there's mental clutter, plus clutter on your phone. Start deleting things. Don't keep everything, and delete things from your mind. Don't overconsume everything that technology provides. You have to actually consciously do it, and you'll find things are really, really a lot better for you in your life. For your health and well-being, you get mauve. One beautiful thing I've seen in all the piles here is that you have these progressive numbers. This adds to a 6, this adds to a 7, and this adds to an 8. 6, 7, 8, all right? Apart from that, 2s could also be significant. You've got 11 and 20, both add to a 2. Enjoy clear hearing. So for some of you, I feel that you need to actually have an ENT visit if you've been having a problem with your ear, if you've been hearing, this ring in your ear or something like that. If there is the slightest niggle, do show it. Do not ignore it, all right? And for some of you, the answers that you need, you may be actually getting, if you tap into your high priestess energy, you may actually get your answers through your ears, meaning you'll hear something. It's basically clairaudience that I'm talking about, all right? So that is again a possibility. Now, before we close out your reading, if there's any time-specific question on your mind, when is such and such a good thing going to come to me, or when will I travel, or whatever it is, the answer is March. So any time from the time you're watching the reading to March next year, whatever it is that you want is going to come to you. And if there was any other question on your mind, any pressing question for which you're looking for answers, the angel is ready to give you an answer. And it says, be assertive. Yes. Be assertive when you're talking to people, and that's going to be possible. And when you're being assertive, you don't have to be impolite. Be assertive, be polite, but make sure that you are heard and be firm on what you want. And for that, you need to come out of the energy of indecision, and you definitely need to come out of this energy of lack of self-worth, all right? You need to know how worthy you are, and you need to put in the effort. Stay the course. If there's one message you really need to take from here, no, you need to take more than one message from here. One is to stay the course. Two is to, know your worth, all right? Just know your worth and stay the course, and everything else will fall into place. Balance, month of Libra, all right? So that is all I have for you, beautiful pile number 3. And no matter how you've chosen, intuitively or as per your zodiac signs, if you are October born Librans here or Scorpios, wish you a very happy birthday and have an awesome October 2024 and whatever else is left for the year and beyond. All right, that is all I have for you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.